Hey, so welcome yet to another exciting class in our music lessons. And today we're looking at a new segment which we'll be bringing to you for a few weeks into months that we're going to be observing. So I always encourage every vocalist to pick up an instrument. Why? Because it's simple for you to be able to tell pitch when you have an instrument, because instruments have definite pitch, and they'll be able to help you even in your vocal development. They'll be able to also help you write music, because you just don't want to be able to sing other people's songs. As a vocalist and as a singer, you want to get to a place where you're able to develop your own material and you're able to sing. All right, so today we're going to look at this instrument which I love so much. It is a stringed instrument. It is an instrument that is as old as music can be. So it had the forefathers that came before it had different names, but we now know it as a guitar. So this is the instrument we'll be looking at today. All right, so the guitar is a stringed instrument. It is made up of the following parts that I'm about to describe to you. It has the head, which is this part. It has the neck, which is that part, and it has the body, just like you do. You have your head, your neck, and your body. All right. So then on the neck here, we have what we call flats. Okay, F-L-A-T, flats. So the first flat here, second, those metal bars that you have there, and you find this wooden part here where we place the fingers, which is called the fingerboard. If I'm being too fast, you can still pause this and watch it again. We have the scratch part here, we have the sound hole, and we have on some of the guitars you will have the control panel here, which will have the treble, bass, the mid. So that is what this part is for, and that is because you can hook this baby up to power, to electricity and to amplifiers, and you will have a louder sound for large performances. All right, and then you have the tuning pegs here. And behind here, you have what we call tuning machines. All right. So that is basically the description of this one. This one in particular is called an acoustic guitar. It has strings, and you'll find that there are metal strings here on it. All right. The first two, you find that they're just straight strings. They are not curved like the others on the top. All right, so that is basically this guitar here which I have, and you can play it anywhere in any place. The second guitar that I have to show you is called an electric guitar. All right, so the electric guitar, just like the acoustic guitar, has the similar parts, but you will observe that it does not have a sound hole on this part. Instead, it has magnetic pickups. All right, so these are pickups that are able to capture the sound that you're producing, and so these pickups in turn connect it even to the power, and then you can have the sound, that electric sound you're looking for. All right, yeah, so that is that. So now that we have had this introduction to guitar, we know what it is, and we know the parts that it has. So we're now going to look at the second part. All right, we're going to look at these strings, the strings that are on the guitar. And I'll repeat again, if I'm being too fast, you are able to play back the video so that you are able to learn a bit more and take notes, write, read it, and it will help you in the long run. For those who are advanced guitar students or guitarists, This part might be boring, but stick with it. You might learn one or two things that you did not catch in your development of your guitar skills. All right. So we're going to look at the strings. So the guitar has 6 strings. All right. So every guitar will have 6 strings. The first being the E. All right. So the string here is an E. The one on the bottom, all right, and the one on the top here is also called E. But in guitar reading, or even in theory, you will hear that this note sounds high and this note here sounds low. So for the purpose of our learning, we will call this as the high E and this the low E. Alright? So from the low E, the next string that we find is the string called A. From A, the next string we have is, yes, so the next string we have is the string D. The next string we have is the string G. And the next string we have is a string B. And we are back to the high E, alright? So those are the names of the strings. I'll give you a simple one that helps me remember, and I can never forget the strings of the guitar. So it simply says, every African deserves God's blessings every day. Alright? So say it with me. Every African deserves God's blessings every day. So I have my E, A, D, G, B, and back to E. Alright, so those are the strings of the guitar. Today we're just working on our introduction to guitar. If there is a question that you have, please send it to me on this channel, Sampa The Psalmist, or you could send it to my inbox on Facebook, Sampa Mlenga or Sampa The Psalmist, my official page, or even on my Instagram, which is Sampa The Psalmist. Thank you and stay blessed. We'll get to learn more guitar. Tune in tomorrow again at the same time for a beautiful lesson in guitar. Thank you and stay blessed.